Hi, I'm Tyler. Welcome to Govberg and thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at the 38mm Zenith El Primero Chronomaster, reference 032150-400/69C713. You can see this watch at our Ardmore location and find out more at govbergwatches.com. Also, be sure to download our mobile app, Govberg On Time, for the latest news and horology reviews. Now, on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, Zenith El Primero is not a watch, but a movement that has stood the test of time during the quartz crisis and other crises that have affected the watch industry. This watch, though, is the epitome of a vintage reboot and showcases how this particular model looked back in the late 60s and early 70s. 38mm across the round of the case, not including the crown and pushers, and 12.5mm thick. This is a chronograph that will slide under a tight sleeve or dress cuff. From lug to lug, we have a measurement of 46mm, so this watch wears modestly on a smaller wrist, and actually feels right at home on mine. The lugs have a slight downward slope to them, and actually seem chopped off at the ends when you view the watch from the side profile. This adds a rigid touch to the case overall, and makes the watch smaller than if the lugs had a fluid and natural curve to them. Meeting the case, we have a medium bolstered brown alligator strap that has minimal swell as it approaches the case. The ends themselves are slightly curved to match the case, but there's a significant amount of daylight coming through. The strap can also pull straight down in order to fit a smaller than average wrist. The strap is completed by a hybrid tang and deployant style clasp. As you can see, the 12 o'clock side folds over 1/3 of the way and is equipped with 2 ceramic beads that will keep the clasp secure and overall extend the longevity of the clasp. The pin buckle portion folds over the remaining 2/3 of the way and is fitted with a push button style system and features brushed and polished fastening. The buckle is finished with a polished Zenith Star insignia. Now, the case is a mixture of brushed and polished fastening, with polished side flanks and a thin polished bezel. The top of the lugs is where the brush finish is found, and softens the case overall when the wearer looks directly at the dial. On the side, the pump pushers and crown are set in high polish, and the crown again features the Zenith Star insignia. The dial, though, is really the signature that makes this watch sing. In traditional form, one can see the tricolor subdials that have a signature in the El Primero since inception, and also act as a distinguishing feature when compared to other chronographs. Most obviously, these subdials are slightly recessed compared to the rest of the silver sunburst dial, and overlap one another, creating a Venn diagram type of pattern. They are finished in a circular grain guilloche. Around the outside of the dial, you can see the tachometric scale to measure speed over a fixed distance, and a contrasting black minute track. Now remember that this story is not about the watch, but about a movement which can be seen in its glory through the sapphire crystal case back. Inside is the Zenith El Primero caliber 400, 278 components, 31 jewels, and a 10 Hz heartbeat, which beats at 36,000 vibrations per hour. This is a powerhouse movement. The El Primero also sports a 50-hour power reserve, which is more than an industry standard when it comes to a chronograph. Beautifully finished, the rotor features the star insignia and the brand's Leloc origins. All of these features can be found on the 38mm Zenith El Primero Chronomaster, reference 032150-400/69C713. See it live at our Suburban Square location in Ardmore, or call me at 610-664-1715 to chat watches.